Hey everyone, it's Susan Whitcomb with the Academies, and I'm thrilled to be joining Laura DiCarlo and Career Directors International for the conference this year. I'm going to be talking about brain-based coaching solutions for job search success, one of my favorite topics. And I can imagine that every one of you has seen or worked with a client who, even though they're qualified, may just quake in their boots when it comes time to networking with people. Or maybe they're really knocking it out of the park on their mock interviews, but when they go in and actually interview, they're not doing so well. Whatever the thing that's hanging them up, I'd like to propose that one of the things that can really take them from stuck to just totally supercharged would be to understand what are the potential threats that they might be subtly experiencing in their job search. So, for example, some of the threats that they might be thinking about would be status. And the status that they might be threatened by is that they don't have a job, but their networking contact does. Or maybe they're threatened by the fact that they don't have a title or income coming in, but their networking contact does. Or perhaps they don't have the connections. Whatever it is that they feel less than about are things that are going to cause their brain to kind of go into this threat response of fight, flight, or freeze. And we've all heard about the fight, flight, freeze response. What happens is we get emotionally hijacked in that kind of state. And when we're emotionally hijacked, we don't perform to the degree that we can and that we're capable of performing. So one of the tips that you can share with your clients as a coach would be to discuss what those potential status threats are, and then to talk about how they can even the playing field when it comes to status. So for example, let's say that you've got a client and he's going to do some networking with somebody, and that the way that the client can even the status playing field is to talk about his subject matter expertise, his ability to solve problems for that networking contact or for that potential employer. You know, there are just a number of ways to really kind of think through how do you remove that threat response that's causing the client to fight, flight, freeze. And that could be that they're going to avoid networking or whatever the case may be. So that's just one of the tips that we'll be talking about in the brain-based coaching solutions for job search success. Stay tuned for more, and we'll look forward to seeing you there at CDI in October. Thanks.